on mahiasem no na yensan enhwe issues in the banking sector ewo Ghana. Na ebia wobeka se ye dodo ya ka banking sector nsemi ye abroso dodo. Ebia na untobo entumi enti asiye. Ba se wate issues are cause in the banking sector asia. Ubehu se the biggest scandal asoman in our history no. Yenya the biggest scandal. Wayome scandal ne ba na yebe 51 million Ghana cedis. Nansenya a Mary issues are abey utie the expert na eka even with the renegotiated deal mamemfa original deal na MPP forecast say it was over bloated by $150 million. Osha renegotiated deal ye call parliament and say akwakofa nsem bebre abeya expert ne ka say na a over bloated by close to $450 million. Udi woyo made 51 million. Bas Brandon na yebe 3.6 million Ghana cedis. And name all the scandals as on my yenya since 1992 up until now. Meaning this a scandal bia ewo hwa. Edru the magnitude that banks bear 7 a collapse e di ababe 2 years so as on mine. Because who him say for sa 7 banks, you know, a car ya bought as on mine on them. 8 billion Ghana cedis. 8 billion Ghana cedis. So what about dollars more? $2 billion. And it's car Ghana buying essay on these banks. Say amount for any sika be on banks, aje license to run banks. Deposited some mene wo edi yensi ka kwa kugu ho. Decisions bonni a omu take ye. I nam suma banks na collapse no. E was say aban eyi sika e de so wona sen. Eboa ye de ma new bank ma bank no e hwe wo nyina so. Into ubeka ya UT Bank and the Capital Bank enya problems no. GCB and a Coco take over. And now I say I buy a support GCB 2.2 billion Ghana cedis. Nansaya wo share 5 banks in Sudia. And was say I buy a consolidated bank. Ghana Limited. Now you on 450 million Ghana cedis. Capital no more shares here. Now a buy sign raising bond of 5.7 billion Ghana cedis. Oka sika nyina ebomua almost 8 billion Ghana cedis. Any sika mene wo essay on these banks are collapse. 8 billion. $2 billion. Ghana the biggest loan facility ayaje as on mine. Now a 1.5 billion. In fact, I have 3 billion and I hear from CBD loan no. Sa mo bekaya. Ba ni nyina ntimi ama into $1.5 billion per ene buy. Enum po hwede yetimi de ye wo man yi mu. Eno ne yede bi esi gas plant e wa toabo. $1.5 billion. And the current government any China for agree on a barter deal arrangement. Omoma ye $2 billion in exchange of refined bauxite. In the shows say yen saka $2 billion nyoma ye betimi dia ye wo man yi mu. But even the first phase $2 billion eba no hwe project ayede ye. Finance Minister Kobo so in the budget review statement or the call parliament. Into $2 billion enye sika ketwa. Enei say obi decision or no akwako take you on the bank. The bank ne egu no eye menewo e na ebo sa aka no. Enti me pese ye hu banks are egu no from this light. Say eye e kadoso po na ababeto man yi so. It's the biggest scandal ever in our country, the history of this country. Until last year, this year, March 28th, Iyoko Etonsa Efre, former directors of UT Bank and a Capital Bank. Because Omushenjishemu asye, based on reporter Bank of Ghana and Kasa Eyeden, Edeko Ekokoma won. And the report ni bi ababe toja. Ama se ohwe nsema ewo Bank of Ghana report ni mu na ubesu. Because unim say Bank of Ghana as the regulator no say omo kohwe bank bi books mu hu say bank na kwa ahohiahia mu a omu yi sika de ko support bank no. Ba me yenhwe Capital Bank nkwa from this report. Capital Bank na board chairman odano eye Dr. Mensa Otabel. It is a social report now. Report no eka. So in 2015, October 13th, Bank of Ghana Emma Capital Bank 610 million Ghana cedis. Say mwakwa huhiye mu inti munye 610 million Ghana cedis. Na mon fanhwe se mbetimi atwitwa mo ho a. According to this report, no, 610 million Ghana cedis ne nso no. Bank ne sign de ye nioma basa amesika no ye hu be scan fa omo de ye nioma basa 610 sikada danim 6.1 billion old Ghana cedis. Some monye na momfa ntwitwa mo ho kakra. Tie portions of the report no. Instead of using the money the central bank gave the capital bank as liquidity support for the bank's business, the management, with the approval of the board chairman, diverted the money for other uses, leading to the eventual collapse of the capital bank in August 2017. The monies were moved by a member of the board, Ato Essien, into companies believed to be owned by him and other members of the board. Some of that money was reportedly presented as capital into Amode Saasi Kanibi, Bank of Ghana Sika Edema Mose Makwa Huye Mumonye na Mufenjusha Mohono. Amode Saasi Kanibi sign kwaje license for another bank, Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank in su egu Ghana ha sanyoma we nyina akoso Ghana ha. Sovereign Bank ni nso egu. In the Sika Bank of Ghana de ma won so omonye mfanjusha won ho no. Amode Saasi Kanibi sign so kwaje license de be another bank. Ama sa bank ni nso egu. Now, among the flagged transactions at Bank of Ghana report, 27.5 million out of 610 million at Bank of Ghana, 27.5 million Ghana cedis used for business promotion and handled by a board member. Transfers to IFS amounting to 23.9 million Ghana cedis. Transfers to Nordia Capital amounting to 65 million Ghana cedis. Transfers to All Time Capital amounting to 130 million Ghana cedis. In the Discama Capital Bank. Say monye makwa hunye here na mumfa ntwitwa mo ho no. Na omo anso management and the board members na tena se agye atum and the transfer sika ne go private capital equity funds mu and the transfer sika ne edigum. And nam so ma bank Capital Bank ahunye here ne kokoye more ekodu level was say omugu. But most of your imagine say, oh, young farmer this capital fund after some time, no, sikane be nyamfa so ne yase akwa akwaje dia ba begu bebia e wo se yedi sikane egu. Nioma akoso wo Ghana. Entina me ka say de bia banks collapse ne ye ka say banks a failure. Ye miensam ne so ye. Because enya bank dan na esi ho ne computers gum no eno wo ho ase a fail. Debi e ya manfo bi decisions o mu take here. And the dear Babedu baby, do say was as on mine $2 billion. How $2 billion no? Say a yesika dahwa. Anka uni makwanya beya wa Ghana because NA say finance minister media budget review or the core parliament. $2 billion a year from China. Our mobeji a bauxite edia kono. Sha kwanya kwa yeba beya wa Ghana including interchanges. Ba ko na yeko kwame nkoma round about takwade for amutieme. In the $2 billion nyes kaketwa ba me ne wo kasai ye ene ye ma ene ye nananom ne ba betua sa sika no because some board members being directors being the management of some banks sika ye de ma won no me ne wo ye depositors sika in the wa wo ton ade e wo tiptoe lane na wutie me usika na wo de koto sa bank hono ena manager being the board members be afa e de aye nneomo omope in this country. And these are people who on some role models of in the ocean Nigeria example. Don't make a Nigeria example no etremo. Send your me course so Nigeria. Former bank of the Nigeria Central Bank no. Ninsama or Troy no or Kawaha baby, and I would want to read not yena yatibi who say your situation is similar to the AC Nigeria. Or say what we do know is that we have today among those parading themselves as role models in society, people who profited from failed banks, owners and managers who go on to become governors and senators, bad debtors who are multi-billionaires, having taken the money belonging to those poor dead souls and not paid back. Inti yenim. Say in our country, banks here egu any decisions are board members, ne board chairman, ne directors take you know. Babe affect me. Eno no modi enya won ho tam. Mini wusika. Na bank ne egu. It is the best way to rob a bank now. And it's a ones who be our bank. No way discount kojoto. Why? Why? It is a Bank of Ghana reporter or Mwadia Kwakoma Ioko and Yenina Yeshe. Medicare say this will not be business as usual. And he would make sure say we follow this story to the latter and make sure say Obia and Hubekwa di Germano and was mra enudi. This nonsense must stop. Say a man for a bre enyeskadia called deposit or banks, no. Now we take reckless decisions and my banks now collapse it. Now I say on mine and the sign Boka 8 billion Ghana cedis. Do you know what that means? Yes, sign Boka Eddie service our banks. And we cry apart from Sika, sa liquidity support a Bank of Ghana the ma it is our 610 million Ghana cedis or modema Capital Bank in 2015. So as can import the main fanka when after say a collapse here we no Sika ye jedema GCB Bank 2.2 billion 450 million a year set up consolidated bank and a 5.7 billion a year raise bonds at the amount just to cover liabilities ni be any other adding. And you have people here almost sorry bank manager or a role model or a motivational and we don't speak about these things. Makase the outrage a bufu anameshe se Ghana for bubefu e was our banks collapse. I've not seen that outrage because e bia ye nti ase ye enye sanka bufu e was ye di share saade we no enye sa bufu no na ye hu 8 billion Ghana cedis $2 billion e kokwa to rescue banks. Me no na betua because a loan a car minor boy me no taxes near the kwakotua saka no a manfo be private people decisions o take. It's terrible. Enra wutie Bank of Ghana warning or de abba say your friend is saying men's gold and a serious issue because a man forcing council or also. And this a bank we a financial institution or jim car the kind of investment I would do I was here in Kofosi one men's gold any day what is happening to their money so almost a day investment and a home our chnebi yankonkonya another DKM mayimu because you name the DKM collapse no a year nkofo a man for pension seeker no media koguho and the owners of these financial institutions you soon anyhow and you name the equals woman but be a pretend they say everything is okay. We know what's happening in this country. Or be a pretend they say be okay and people take reckless decisions with amount for deposits. Inti was a Ghana for a show a bit more outrage because Sika Eko and when him say yama yabu enfu if we are not angry about some of these things enyai it will not stop because mind you say owners of these banks and board members ne board directors no they have political connections into among inform and the same thing happened in the Nigeria situation say they be me hammer eho edema no the same thing happened. Listen, the reality is that the owners and managers of banks, the rich borrowers and their clients, the rich borrowers and their clients in the the rich borrowers and their clients in the political establishment are one and the same class of people protecting their interests and trampling underneath their feet the interest of the poor with impunity. It's a minute way I'm sorry. And kasa if you don't show outrage enough, nothing will change in this country because they are politically connected. Ebi na obi ye board chair bank bi a egu ni ye na command another political appointment. Why? Because they are politically connected. Omu protecting one interest. We have to rise up and show outrage. The air cost no nye fair. Because this thing cannot continue. And I will see tears here from that angle. Say, what do deposit akwa to ho am managing the year and farmer no. Say bank ni gua. Now our tax and so was here tria no yasia yi tax ni bi. E they are top it up with deposit na wa won sankan. Yasia you tax e they are rescue our banks no. Why? And the Bank of Ghana report on their comma Iyoko. No, we are all watching. I will say Iyoko eshishemuye. And if people would have to be brought to book, let's bring them to book. Maka say if even I would have to dedicate this platform for Enonkwa, I will do that. And make sure say Sadia Yetuobecha. People cannot take reckless decisions and who would pay. Amount for the deposit the seeker, akototo estate houses, family members, will be yerenomne money at the end of loans from one bank, loans to related people. Just a neba nuya, neba damfo, ne yiri nuya businesses, 3.7 billion Ghana cedis, one bank. Our man fare through the normal processes are the edgy loans. Why? And obi and kashi, everybody is quiet. No. This cannot continue. It's just not fair to the poor. Many who are tongue or makola jomia tongue ewo sofo line wo kumase takwade market cycle omo ewo kokompe omo ewo abose okan ye sika na amanfo a treaty ni say, and we have to be muscular in your demands on this issue. Enya de papa sa 5 banks na e collapse ye no ye nimni pa omo e take these decisions, and say what kind Bank of Ghana report na we be soon board members, board chairmen, directors of banks taking such decisions. Apart from some mismanaged bank, nama bank no, ekwa hunye mu. Sika Bank of Ghana, the amamo se mon fan so mo ho asen so a. Eno so na diverted the ayen yoma foforo. Asha ma bank na sen collapse. And these are the role models in our society. Adanya because omo be